Hey Rena, this is that focus stacking trick I told you about. So the key here is you take your two pictures that you want to combine and edit in and then open as layers. Okay, so obviously these two are similar but shifted, and so when that happens you need to first auto align them. So make sure you have both of your layers selected, edit, and then do auto align layers, and just the auto usually works pretty well. If you're doing a landscape where you've got wide angle or something, you might need the vignette removal or the geometric distortion, but mostly it's just the auto is fine. And then once that's done, again, make sure they're both selected, edit, and then auto blend layers. And in this case you want to do stack images, and what it's going to do is it's going to look for the best parts of both images, which it takes to mean the sharpest parts. And seamless tones and colors, you definitely want that checked. You may or may not want auto aware fill checked. It just depends. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In this case, in every case, if you have it on, it's going to give you a new layer. If you leave it off, then it's going to just give you layer masks. And I'll leave it on so you can see what that looks like. Okay, so once it's done, this is obviously the merge of the two. If you would have left the content aware off, then obviously this just wouldn't be there, and this is what it would look like. I'm going to deselect there. So each layer has a pretty detailed mask like this. Let me see what that one looks like instead. And so, I mean, the key thing here is it usually does a pretty darn good job. If it doesn't, I mean, these are just layer masks, so it's easy enough to go ahead and fix the mask if you need to, but this will probably get you 80% or more of the way. If you have something like a landscape where you've locked it up on a tripod, it's going to be really excellent. If you are doing something like this where you're hand holding and where your subjects might be moving a little bit, that's where it's going to be maybe, maybe not. But either way, it's probably still going to get you a little further along than if you were just starting from scratch to do your layer mask. Let me know if you have any questions.